Next up, Zach, there was people talking about this film not doing well. Is it the end of the industry? Are
Ugh.
superhero movies over?
Done. No more Kate flicks
Shazam
after this
Fury
one.
of the Gods is not that bad.
Really?
It's not that bad. I like the first one. I don't know your opinions on the first one. I thought the first one was
I
cute.
like the first one.
What, Zach? What if I were to tell you this is exactly the same thing, in the best way possible? If you like the first one, this has everything you like from the first one, but doesn't pull a Hangover 2 repeat. It's actually new. You now have the Shazam family who has now turned into these alter egos, and you get to see them more. In the last one, they were like in the last 10 minutes. So you have something completely different going on here. On top of that, I would argue that everybody else delivers in this movie more than Zachary Levi, who plays Shazam in Shazam. He's probably the worst part of the movie right now, in the movie and outside of the movie. The dude needs
Yeah.
to stop live streaming. I went into this having heard everybody say this is the end of the superhero industry. This movie's not making back its money. It was fine. I don't understand how people loved the first one, liked the first one, enjoyed the first one, and now everyone doesn't care for this one. But the thing is, I noticed nobody saw it. So it got stuck in the middle of John Wick and whatever else. People did not give, because no one showed up for it. They didn't give this one
Yeah.
the time of day. But I think once this hits HBO, which is reportedly hitting by the end of the week or mid-April, which is so
Oy.
fast,
Oy.
I don't think that people are going to hate it. I think people are going to enjoy this when they're back in the comfort of your own home. Surprisingly, I went out to the theaters to go see it. There was still one last Dolby showing, and I'm here to say, the boy Jack Dylan Glazer, I should have never doubted you. I came to learn that he was the first who was cast in the first movie, and everyone chemistry read around him. He made me do a spit take in the second one, Zach. If you can make me do a spit take, I am recommending that if this movie's still out in theaters and you at least like the first one, you don't need to rush out. But if you would have seen the first one in theaters, you still have the chance to see the second one in theaters as well. I'm not saying it was a hit, but technically it was, because all the Rock stuff has probably been more interesting than everything going on. And we've had this discussion. What is it with WB having more drama behind the scenes and have that be more interesting than the movies that they're making? I don't get it, bro. The whole
rough.
cast is great. CGI is just as iffy as the other one, but again, this is just as good as the first one. So if you like the first one, give this a shot, or just wait a couple weeks. It's gonna be on HBO.
How's Rachel Zegler? I was really curious to see how she's doing in her first like major role post West Side Story.
You know, I loved her voice in West Side Story. She looks great in West Side Story. Did not care for the acting in West Side Story. Her and Dylan Glazer were my favorite part of this movie.
Okay, hell yeah.
You know, hey,
Good to know.
I went in late to this movie. You know, it's been weeks that it's been out. I got to give them their due.
So-
I understand the fatigue, but it's not bad.
So of the recent sort of like superhero slump, the Black Adam into Ant-Man and Quantumanium and Shazam Fury of the Gods, this to you is easily the best of those three.
Yeah, like what? Like it doesn't even have to be great, but look what you just mentioned. Like yes, 100%, it's better than those. And it just
should they not be in the same conversation, or is it just the best of the three?
No. They're enwrapped in the same conversation, especially when you're talking about something like Black Adam and this one and all the behind the scenes. That's a whole other video. Working on an LME for that. How embarrassing, right? The whole family has to eat. Why are you guys like taking from? It makes no sense to me, but that's a whole behind the scenes that you could hear. Zachary Levi did an entire live stream on that. Who's to blame? Is it Black Adam? Is it The Rock? Is it these guys? I don't know. It's a mess. None of them are getting it. But then at the same time, leave it to DC to have gotten rid of the entire Justice League how many years ago? And I just saw a cameo in this movie from someone who doesn't have a job, and I'm waiting for the new Batman cameo.
Right?
So who knows what's happening,
Yeah.
dude? I don't know. In the meantime, they're losing a lot of money, but you know what? They made the movie they were supposed to make, so yeah, check it out. I liked Rachel Zegler. The whole cast is funny. Adam Brody. Adam Brody gets down Jack Dylan Glazer perfectly, because this guy doesn't. I don't know who he's doing, but he's not Billy. Like when he becomes Shazam,
Yeah.
he's doing something else.
He's playing like
Everybody
a
else
12-year-old.
actually plays the
it feels
kids.
like. Yeah.
Bro, did you see that? There was something going around that the actors were liking the subs that they were making to him, saying like he doesn't even play Billy. he plays like some other 12-year-old and the actors were liking it. I don't know how true that is or what they deleted, but hey, he calls it the Shazamly. I don't know what the heck he calls his family. He has a name for it.
Trying
It's
too
really
hard
cringy,
to make
dude.
fetch happens. Yeah.
A lot of these, yeah. But
So
you're not
you're
even
gonna
living by
miss-
it, bro. The
You're gonna
Shazam-
miss Zachary Levi's Shazam. You're
I'm gonna
starting.
miss-
Should you start the petition for Shazam 3 right now?
I'm starting the petition for the spinoff with the boy Jack Dylan Glazer because that's who needs it. I would have taken a whole movie
All right.
with just him. He's the best.
Cool.
He's great. Jack Dylan Glazer, 5 stars. Shazam, I'm gonna log it in at 3.25, bro. But they don't let me give that, so I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
There you
I
go.
liked it. On a rewatch, I might lean in more over there, but it was a little rough sometimes. But yeah, Shazam.
Yeah.
I was surprised with it, Zach. When it comes out on HBO, give it a watch if you like the first one.